Hey guys, your boy Mark with another video here to give you my review of WWE Smackdown November 14th, 2025. So, got off the air 20 minutes ago. I had to take a shit. That's why I didn't upload my review right away, because I hadn't filmed it yet. And I had to take a shit. And I just finished taking a shit. And it was fantastic. But yeah. Smackdown I thought was great, honestly. I enjoyed it a lot. The only reason I decided to watch it was because of the Last Time Is Now tournament, which, of course I'm going to watch it. The GOAT and your Intercontinental Champion, finally, Jonathan Felix Anthony C. Nation II Jr., the greatest of all time. But to give my review of SmackDown, John Cena was not on this episode. Well, technically he was. He appeared in archive footage, future archive footage, for his interview thing that they said they're going to premiere in full the week of his retirement match or something like that. Yeah. So the show starts. We have Io and Rhea come out to say basically it's War Games, and then Charlotte, Flair, and Alexa Bliss come out, and then Charlotte says, Rhea, she says, like, I can't be a part of this team because you're a part of this team, Rhea. I don't trust you. I think you're a snake, and our history runs too deep, and I'm sure you think the same of me. So I can't be a part of this, sorry. So Charlotte's out of this. Bye-bye, biatch. And then we have the first round, Last Time Is Now tournament match. Jey Uso versus The Miz. The Miz has been complaining about not being considered to be a part of John Cena's retirement tour. I love the John Cena versus Miz feud. I do not need to see it again, being honest. So yeah, The Miz actually, I actually really enjoyed this match. The Miz actually did John Cena's like shoulder block thing and the 5-knuckle shuffle to Jey Uso. And he tried to do the attitude adjustment, but Jey got out of it. Miz landed a sick-ass skull-crushing finale onto Jey Uso. Kick out. Fought some more. Eventually, Jey Uso, he was trying to do he kind of reversed the Miz trying to do a AA. No, not an AA. Tried to do a top rope skull-crushing finale to Jey Uso. Jey countered it, lifting him up kind of in the AA position. Then he kind of just dropped him back, kind of like Ultimate Warrior's finisher. On the turnbuckle. I think he did probably a bunch of super kicks, then frog splash. Jey Uso advances. Coolio. And then there was a backstage segment, actually. Chelsea Green and Nick Aldis. R-Truth was like, please let me be a part of this tournament. I do not want to see R-Truth versus John Cena again. They fought twice this year. That wasn't even in my bingo card for one match between John Cena and R-Truth, let alone two. They said, please put my name in the tournament. And then R-Truth goes away, I guess. And then R-Truth says no, R-Truth goes away. Then Chelsea Green comes in saying, because Chelsea Green, I didn't review this episode of SmackDown, but she just, on the last episode of SmackDown, she won for the second time the Women's United States Championship. And she said to Nick Aldis, hey, so John Cena, speaking of John Cena won the Intercontinental Championship on Raw, and he got a pyro. How come I didn't get a pyro when I won the United States Championship? They're like a freaking bee. And then Nick Aldis says, I can't remember what he said, but like basically the conversation ended with Chelsea saying, next week I expect a pyro celebration. Then Nick Aldis said, all right, we'll see what we can do. And then what's funny, funny is like my grandmother was watching that with me, and she said, "Because you aren't good enough." Oh, speaking of John Cena, you want to know something awesome my grandpa said? He heard some of the bullshit that John Cena hating Nick Beard, cock mounting shithead said about John Cena in the crowd, and my grandfather said, he said something like, fucking say that shit to John Cena's face. He'll fucking squat you like a fly or something like that. That was awesome. Facts from my grandfather. Mark Sr. is my grandfather. I am Mark Jr. Actually, yeah. I was named after my grandfather. But, what else am I trying to say? Then we get, look, I might get the order wrong of how some things happened. B-Fab versus the Women's Champion Jade Cargill, not a title match. This was a squash. Jade just squashes B-Fab. And then we get LA Knight versus a mystery opponent. Who is the mystery opponent for LA Knight in the Time Is Now tournament first round match? And it was Zack Ryder. And yes, I specifically mean Zack Ryder, not Matt Cardona, even though he said he would want to come back to WWE as Matt Cardona. So yeah, he's back as Zack Ryder. I think he might be back in general, like, because they released new merch for him. So yeah, Zack Ryder, welcome back. But it was another great match between LA Knight and Zack Ryder. I must say, I have not been that big a fan of LA Knight, honestly. I like his promos. I like the way he talks. That's cool. But in the ring, he's never been that much for me. But tonight, I really enjoyed his performance in this match. It was a quick match, but I really enjoyed LA Knight's performance. The way he pinned Zack, made it look like a natural fight. And it was a good match. LA Knight gets the win with the BFT, and yeah, good stuff. So yeah, what next? Is there another match I'm forgetting? Oh, yeah, United States Championship. Ilya Dragunov defending against Axiom Open Challenge. Great match here, too. Loved it. There was a moment when, like, Axiom did a great technical wrestling in this match to start with. And there was a moment when Axiom did, like, a badass kind of tornado DDT thing to Ilya Dragunov. For a second, I thought that was a 3 count, I'm not going to lie. And there was freaking clickbait-ass Facebook articles saying, new champion, new US champion, question mark. And I'm like, and I commented saying, no, save your click, fuck off with this clickbait-ass bullshit. And then, yeah, that was a great match. Ilya Dragunov retained, though. Great match, though. And then we go into the main, there was a segment between Cody Rhodes, Paul Heyman, and Nick Aldis, and a bunch of security guards, and then Paul Heyman, he said something to Cody like, "Ooh, look who needs all that protection," referring to the security guards, and then Bronson and Cody were like, "Let's have a match tonight," and then Paul Heyman was like, "Why just have a match? Why don't you make it for the WWE Championship?" And then the match was made official for the main event. Cody Rhodes versus Bronson Reed for the undisputed WWE Championship. That's the main event. And we're going to get to the main event now, which is, of course, Cody Rhodes defending the WWE Championship against Bronson Reed. Undisputed WWE Championship. It was a solid match for what it was. They fought out the ring. And then Bronson tried to spear Cody through the barricade. Cody reversed and kind of flung him over. And Cody was taking the announce table stuff off. And then he said that you can kiss my ass. I'm just kidding. And then that's when Logan Paul who else am I forgetting? All the other stuff, all the other people part of the Vision or whoever coming after Cody Rhodes. It's DQ ending. Cody wins by DQ. And then Drew McIntyre, who I heard was suspended last week, comes in. And then it basically ends in a brawl type thing, you know? So yeah. And Jimmy Uso is a part of the Good Guy War Games team as well. One more spot left, I think. Could it be Roman Reigns? Absolutely. I hope it's John Cena, though. In fact, I think Jimmy Uso is kind of a waste, not gonna lie. Since we already got Jay in there. It's like having two of the same guy on the same team, you know? But yeah. That's my review of SmackDown. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hi, your boy Mark. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Peace out. Have a good one.